seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers.
To get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
We put a receiver in motion left. Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Coons. That's Walker. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Let's set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set. Hut. Ready. 30. Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Jump off, caught by his back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set up.
Lamar back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers are stopped a little inside the 30.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 27.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love from the gun. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Ready. Hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
1 interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Oh, we changed it.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Brought in. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the double.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready.
Working now from the gun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 33.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Fight 60.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Blaster, stick, set, hut. Red, yellow, set, hut.
To the air with Love. He's going deep! Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Down, ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Play fake. Jackson. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And again, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar throwing again. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The number numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Oops, knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Set. Set.
Thrown on first down. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 5th, block 40.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Hurry.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
97. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready. Set.
Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. And this one's going to be close. Did he get both feet inside the chalk? Oh, no, he did not. Great effort, but an incomplete pass.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hey, middle. This one.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on 2nd. And excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Now Jackson on third down. Forced out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go. Pitch. Ready?
Hand off to Jacobs to stop the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Here we go.
At the 20.
Love out of the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
52 blue. Set cut.
Turning to Jacobs on third. That's the first down, and he's still going. Cuts it to the right sideline. To the 25. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love explosive play like that. It doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Now set up the screen for Henry. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, Jackson. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A 2-yard loss on the play.
Jackson now on third. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 32. Jackson throwing here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Play clock can reach 0. John Harbaugh signals for a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Jackson's gonna throw again. Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. He's back to throw. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Ravens.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180! 180! Nice shot!
Jackson yet again. Drop this one down for Henry. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice shot! 180! Nice shot! Middle.
Handoff headed right to Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out the Durban, my pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Before that play clock can reach 0, John Harbaugh signals for a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Lamar now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They put a receiver in motion right. Trying to run with Henry. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He'll throw it. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Packers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Packers
Here we
take
go
over
now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
at their own 13-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacob. He's going to have them up to that 23. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
43 rail. Let's go. Hut.
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Andrews snags another one. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
First down at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game.
Jackson's pass.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Set.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So this is a Packers win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment. that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.